welcome back to my channel. Coda's drinking her water. Me too, mama, me too. In today's video, I'm going to share with you guys what I eat in a day. I'm really excited for today's recipes because they are bomb, and I have reached that point in my fitness journey where I've lost 10 pounds. So basically the way that my fitness journey has been the last, I would say, year now, is I eat very intentional during the week. So I track my macros. I make sure that I'm getting like good protein and veggies in. And then on Sundays is like my cheat day where I literally just don't, it's not like I binge eat, but I'm not as strict. So I'll have fast food if I want fast food. I'll just have whatever I want to have. And I'm less intentional with my eating. So that's been very helpful to me for the last year. I feel like it has taken me a while to shed some weight because of that, because I am not like super strict, and I'm like, you know, just go with whatever I feel, which I prefer because I feel like weight loss can be very tricky if it is too like strict, and it just doesn't work for me. I want flexibility. I want to feel like I'm changing my lifestyle as opposed to just changing my diet. And I have been working out 4 to 5 times a week consistently for, I would say, for the last like 6 to 7 months. I have had hiatuses but no more than like a week and a half or 2 weeks. But yeah, I definitely feel like my relationship with food has improved. Yeah, I'm excited for a full day of nutritious, intentional, yummy food. I hope you guys are ready because I'm ready. I haven't had anything yet. It is currently 8:50. So I'm gonna go ahead and have breakfast. I did have some water, but I haven't had any coffee or anything like that. One thing that I have incorporated the last, I would say, like 4 to 5 months, if you are new here, I haven't been having coffee first thing in the morning. That used to be my routine for years. I used to have coffee first thing in the morning for years, sometimes before I even brush my teeth, which is, I'm ashamed to admit, but it's the reality. Sometimes I used to do that. But now one thing that I've been incorporating is I'll have water and a meal, my breakfast, before having coffee. And I feel like that has helped my skin quite a bit, because when I have coffee on an empty stomach, it like shocks my cortisol levels and can affect my acne, my skin, and just overall not healthy for like your body's homeostasis. So I have been doing water and breakfast, and then I'll have my coffee immediately after, but at least it's after a meal. So let's get into breakfast. I'm so excited for breakfast. Today's breakfast is inspired by Starbucks reduced fat turkey bacon sandwich. That is my jam. Every time I go to Starbucks, I get that because it is very low calorie and high in protein. But I have found a way to replicate it, and honestly, in my opinion, it's even better than the Starbucks one. The only thing that's better about the Starbucks one is the convenience. You could just drive up and get it as opposed to having to make it at home. But the way that I make it is so bomb, and I'm so excited. So let's get started with the sandwich because I'm pretty hungry, and I'm gonna refill my water bottle. So here's everything you'll need to make this breakfast. I use these Egg McMuffins. They're multi-grain, so the macros on them are really good. One muffin is 100 calories. The carbs are pretty high, but it also has 4 grams of protein. So I use these, and then you'll need turkey bacon. I just use regular old turkey bacon. An egg, pork sausage patties. These are the ones that I use. They're from Bob Evans. And so one patty is 80 calories, but it has no carbs and 11 grams of protein. So it's a really high protein breakfast. I use a little bit of this dairy-free coconut milk yogurt to fluff up the egg a little bit. Oh, I forgot the cheese. Cheese I use is provolone. It's just 80 calories for a slice, but it has no carbs and 6 grams of protein. So let's get started. So I'm gonna start with 1 egg, a teaspoon and a half of that yogurt. I'm gonna season with some garlic powder and also with some seasoned salt to give it some good flavor. And I've lightly greased this little pan. It's like a 1 egg pan that I got off Amazon. And I've lightly greased it so that the eggs doesn't stick to it, so that we get a nice fluffy egg. And so I'm just gonna pour the egg mixture in there. So I'm gonna pop this in the oven at 400 degrees for 6 minutes. But when I have about 1 minute and 30 seconds left, I'll pop the cheese on top so it melts nicely over the eggs. And then for the pork sausage patties, they're pretty easy to cook. I just throw them on a skillet and I cook them for about 10 minutes, like 5 minutes on each side. Make sure they're nice and cooked and we don't have no pinkness. All right, it's time to assemble our yummy sandwich. So I'm gonna put our patty on one side, and then I'll put the egg on the other side. This egg is usually a lot bigger than the bread, but it's fine because look at that cheese, guys. Ugh, so good. So I have to kind of like make it smaller so that it fits like the bread, you know, because it's a little bit too big. Oh my gosh, this cheese pull. I love it. Y'all, nothing like a nutritious breakfast. And then I'll do my turkey bacon, which I like my turkey bacon really crisp. So I usually put it like on top of the egg there, and then I'll do 2 on this side. And voila, you guys, there we have it. A yummy breakfast sandwich. So bomb. I'm about to punish because it is so good. I cannot wait to eat it. It's the moment of truth. I'm so excited. Thank you, Lord, for this food. You guys, it hits every time. I promise you, this tastes way better than the Starbucks one. And it's more on the verge of like a McDonald's sandwich. Definitely more on the verge of a McDonald's one because it just has so much flavor and so much texture and yumminess. When I find a good breakfast or a good food in general, I will eat it every day. Like, I will not get tired of it. This is one of those breakfasts where I can literally eat it every morning. And it's really easy to meal prep too. Like, if you want to just prep it for the week, it's fairly easy to do. You can freeze them already made and cooked and then just warm them up for breakfast. So it's a very handy like breakfast. Guys, I'm so obsessed. So good. So the macros on this are a total of 408 calories, 25.8 grams of protein, about the same amount of carbs, 27 carbs. Kind of a lot, but so worth it because it's gonna keep me full. And you can even like reduce the macros by doing just maybe egg whites instead of a full egg, or just doing 1 turkey bacon instead of 2 slices. But this is usually what I do because it's just so yummy. All right, so now that breakfast is done, it's time for coffee. I'm going to make myself my coffee. And I've been doing ice lately. I love ice. This is literally my favorite part of my day. I'm doing the Dolce pod for an espresso. It's a good portion for iced coffee. And then I'll do my creamer and my almond milk. Just do a quick little froth. And voila. So yummy. This gives me like the cold foam effect, but without like the whole milk. This is the creamer that I use for my coffee. It's the Silk Dairy-Free Almond Creamer in the flavor Sweet and Creamy. I love this creamer. I have been using it for a while, and I love that it's almond based because I feel like too much dairy kind of affects my skin. So I've been doing almond creamer, sweet and creamy flavor, and the vanilla flavor is really good. And then for my coffee, I'll also do vanilla almond brie. So I do a mix of these two, and it gives me like the perfect flavor for my coffee, not too sweet. I just can't be too heavy-handed on the creamer because this creamer is very, very sweet. So I literally do like 2 teaspoons, and then the rest of it will be the vanilla almond milk. Whenever I make my coffee, it's like what kickstarts my day, obviously, but it makes me feel like, girl, you can do anything. Anything you want to do, you can do. Like, I feel empowered. I feel pretty much invincible. So I'm gonna get my day started, and I will see you guys for snack time or lunch, depending on how I'm feeling. But I'm pretty full for now, like very full. So we shall see. Okay guys, so it's been a day. It's already 5 o'clock and I have not had lunch. And I usually don't go this long without eating. Oh, my phone. My husband's calling me. Hello? 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 Yes. Why? Okay, sure. I know, it feels like summer. Yeah, sounds good, honey. I'm just gonna make myself some lunch because I haven't had lunch yet. All right, see you here. Bye. Okay, y'all. I usually don't go this long without eating, like I said. I did have a protein bar like around 3, so that kind of held me over 2. These are the protein bars that I've been loving. They're from Costco, and they're called Simply Protein. It has 15 grams of protein in it. It is 150 calories. I actually haven't tried this flavor. This is the lemon coconut flavor. The one that I had today was dark chocolate, and I also love the peanut butter one. I just grabbed the lemon one to show you guys what it looks like. And I love it because it's low calorie, high protein, and it has very low ingredients. It literally only has soy protein, inulin, cashew butter, vegetable glycerin, coconut, and that's it. So very low ingredients, very high in protein. So I think I'm about to have lunch right now. I actually have to go to the gym today. I didn't wake up in time today. I've been on a funk all year with waking up in time, so to go to the gym, so I have to go later. I'm probably not gonna go until like 7 p.m. so that'll give me some time to like process my lunch that I'm having at 5 o'clock. That's actually one of the things that I would highly recommend on your weight loss journey. Contrary to popular belief, make sure you're eating enough, because I think the first like 6 months that I started working out, I wasn't really eating enough, or I wasn't eating like quality foods. I was having like breakfast and then I wouldn't eat all day, and so I'd be like, oh, let me get some Chipotle or like something that's not the healthiest, because I'm like, oh, I didn't eat all day, so I like have enough calories to fit this meal in. That's actually not good for your weight loss, because if you aren't eating all day and then you're having one big meal that's not the healthiest, what your body interprets that as is like, oh my gosh, I haven't ate all day, this is my first meal or second meal, let me store this because I don't know when this is gonna happen again. You know what I mean? As opposed to if you train your body to have 3 meals a day with like a snack in between, then it knows like, okay, this is the rhythm, this is what we're, you know, working with. So just a little tip, make sure you're eating enough, because I wasn't losing weight the first 6 months and I was like, well, what's happening? I'm working out, I'm barely eating. But it's actually because your body doesn't operate that way. It doesn't have enough carbs to burn, so it's just storing instead of burning. So yeah, enough rambling, let me get into this meal. I'm gonna be making a crispy chicken hamburger sandwich situation. So I have 1 egg whisked here, and then I have some cereal just crumbled up here. And this is the cereal that I'm using. It's the Kellogg's Special K. Just, you know, very basic, doesn't have any flavor in it. And this is what I'm going to be using for like the coating. So I'm basically, I know I'm going to clean my hands after, don't worry. I'm going to dip the chicken into the egg, both sides, to get a coat. And then we're going to let it drip. And we're going to dip it into the cereal. I know this looks crazy, but trust me, once we have the sandwich all done, it's going to look like a Popeyes sandwich. We're just on a fast food dupe run today. Just make sure the chicken is nice and coated all around. So I placed it on this like baking rack, and I'm gonna put it in the oven at 350 degrees for about 15 to 17 minutes. I'm just gonna keep checking on it. I'll do 17 minutes for now. Should I do a little snack? I'm feeling a little snack because I'm a little bit hungry. Should we do a snack? Should I do a parfait? I don't have any fruit. I would love to have some fruit right now, but I don't have any handy. What should I do? Should I do a snack? You know what? Let's do a snack. Okay, yeah, all of a sudden, se me pegó el hambre as soon as I walked into the kitchen. I'm hungry, and I am still waiting for my chicken. I have 10 minutes to go, so I just got some celery and some carrots and a little bit of ranch, and I'm just gonna snack on this very quickly while I wait for my lunch to be ready, because this is gonna, you know, be a nice little appetizer. Chicken is done. It's time to build my burger. I got my toasty buns. I'm using these buns. They are just regular hamburger buns, but I think are they whole wheat? They kind of look whole wheat, but these were like the lowest calorie buns that I could find. I wanted to do a brioche bun, but those are really high in calories. So this was the lowest calorie that I can find. One roll is 140 calories, so that's the one that I'm using right now. I just put it in the toaster for a little. And then I'm gonna apply this little sauce mixture that I made, which is just avocado mayo with sriracha and some mustard. And this is pretty low calorie because sriracha and mustard have no calories. So the only thing that's like a high calorie is the avocado mayo. I'm so excited. And then I'm gonna do some lettuce on both of the buns. And then tomato, just like 2 slices of tomato. And then I did put half of a provolone slice onto the chicken during the last like 2 minutes. So that's the cheese that's on there. But I'm gonna put my chicken on there now. Okay, so here she is in all her glory. Excited to eat. It's 5:45 now. And this is my lunch. Oh my gosh, I'm horrible. I did do a side of sweet potato fries. These are just frozen fries that I got from Wegmans. And I just pop them in the air fryer for like 18 minutes. And they're nice and crispy. And they have so much flavor that these fries don't need like, I mean, you can eat it with ketchup, but they have so much flavor on their own. They taste so good on their own. Are we ready for a taste test? You know it's good when I have no words. This is so good. I'm gonna let my food digest for like an hour. Hopefully I can still have like a decent workout without feeling like I'm gonna vomit. Because it's pushing it close, but I really want to get into the gym by 7. It's dinner time. I took my makeup off. I put on my PJs. I'm ready for dinner. I'm gonna eat. Well, I'm gonna cook first. Then I'm gonna eat, and then I'm off to bed because it's been a long one. But let me show you guys what I'm cooking up for dinner. It's pretty simple, and I'm really laying low on the carbs because we've had quite a bit of carbs today. Carbs are great, but when it's too much carbs, then it's kind of hard to achieve that weight loss. So we're going very light on the carbs, heavy on the protein, heavy on the veggies. So I'm excited. It's still gonna be good though, because eating healthy can still be bomb and savory. And the oven's ready. Let me show you guys what I'm working with. I'm gonna do some roasted cauliflower, and I just cut up half of a cauliflower head into small cauliflowers, and I would be using paprika if I had paprika, but I don't have any. So I'm using this Korean and red pepper powder, which we love and we like to use with our Korean barbecue, but I figured it gives like a nice like red color. But I know this is random, but I'm just testing it out. I put some sazon because you could just never go wrong with sazon. It's good on everything. And then I also did some salt and some black pepper, and then I just did a really light amount of avocado oil, and then I'm gonna put this in the oven at 400 degrees. And we're doing tilapia tonight for our protein. It's such a great source of protein, very affordable too. Like tilapia is one of those proteins that's very, very affordable. So I seasoned it with some of this seafood seasoning Creole blend, and I also did a very light swipe of yellow mustard. I love the taste of yellow mustard on tilapia, but it's a very light amount, nothing crazy. And then I did a few slices of lemon, and I'm gonna pop these both into the oven. For the tilapia, I'm gonna be doing it at 400 degrees for about 7 minutes. And then for the cauliflower, I'm gonna roast it at 450 for about 25 minutes, but I'm gonna be tossing it like every 15 minutes. And then we're gonna sprinkle it with some Parmesan cheese. It's gonna be delicious. So tilapia and cauliflower is ready. I'm gonna make a quick little side salad to go with the meal, and I'm just gonna do 2 cups of spring mix. I've already washed it here, and this will be for Eric and I, so about a cup each. It is definitely long overdue for us to have a salad today because we've been eating like, you know, just living life on the edge. So let's get some nutrition. Let's get some greens, some veggies, some protein. I'm also gonna do half of an avocado, and then I diced a whole Roma tomato, so we'll do that. And then I'm gonna do some fresh basil leaves, just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just love basil. I'm also gonna do some fresh mozzarella cheese. These are marinated mozzarella balls from Trader Joe's. I love these. So I'm gonna do 2 balls of these. I'm actually gonna do 3 because I just have I just have 1 more left in here, so might as well put it back in here. Do a little bit of avocado oil, just a little bit to give it a nice little like moist. And then I'm gonna do salt, pepper, looking nice and colorful. Garlic powder, and red pepper flakes for a little kick. And then I'm gonna finish it off with some balsamic glaze. I'm just gonna do about a tablespoon, so just like a quick amount like that. That's actually probably less than a tablespoon. Yeah. Look how yummy and full of color and nutritious this looks. I'm gonna use some scissors to like cut it up and just mix it. And voila, dinner is served. You guys already know what's coming next. We gotta do a taste test. The mozzarella balls are key for this salad. And I'm gonna try the tilapia, cooked to perfection. I actually think I overcooked it, but still delicious. Don't sleep on that mustard. That mustard makes a big difference on tilapia. And lastly, but most importantly, our veggies. I forgot to mention that I did toss like a teaspoon of Parmesan cheese over the cauliflower. So let's give it a try. Delicious. The key is in the roasting. You want to make sure the roasting is done all the way through because it's going to give it that nice little crunch and like that like smoked flavor. This is the perfect meal to end the day because I went heavy. I went heavy on the breakfast and the lunch. I was not playing today. You guys, I forgot to take my vitamins today. I need to do that. So here are my vitamins that I take. I take my multivitamins, which are these two. I take a cactus and aloe vera vitamin, vitamin D2, and vitamin C. I completely forgot to take these today. I usually take these after breakfast, but I completely forgot. So I'm about to take them right now after dinner. Okay, so I think we have room for dessert. I'm gonna show you guys a dessert that I've been loving. It's from Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's has all the things. Please excuse my dishwasher. I just ran it because I just finished cleaning the kitchen after making dinner. It's this chocolate ice cream cone. It looks like this. Don't let the packaging fool you because it's not that big. It's tiny. It's tiny, but it fulfills my cravings of dessert, chocolate. You know, that feeling of like after you have dinner, you want something sweet, something that's just gonna fulfill that sweet tooth. This does it for me. And this little guy is only 60 calories and it's dairy free. So let me show you guys, it's so bomb. Here she is, so cute. It's got that fudge, chocolate, and that waffle cone. It's perfect. It's the perfect dessert. So yummy. I'm gonna finish my night off with this. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We ate good today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And definitely stay tuned for more videos regarding nutrition, fitness, all that good stuff. But yeah, thank you for watching and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.